and gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to episode 20 of the Stratus Gaming Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Robbie Rob, and joining me in the other square, as usual, is the beautiful, the wonderful Ant Gore. Ant, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Yep.
Chilling. It's
God.
hot in this room.
Yeah. I've not been able to move or talk or anything the last week, which is why we didn't have the podcast last week. I had fallen off a ladder. It was either the ladder itself broke underneath me and or somebody pushed it, because there was a door right there, because there was no other way for me, another place for me to use that ladder to get up into the drop tile.
Mm-hmm.
But with that though, I am better. I am more or less, like, I'm at like 99%, like, I'm 99% there. So at least I have the energy and whatnot going into this.
That's good.
Yeah. I know, like, nobody in our Discords, like, even, like, talked to me except maybe, like, a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, I've been just sending you messages.
Yeah.
Even the main
Do
person.
am I energized? Not really. I think I my second vaccine yesterday. And I'm kind of feel poopy.
Yep, mine
I
is
feel
next
great.
week. Next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm done. I got it.
Woo!
Kind of off today, but you know.
Yep, and then you have tomorrow off too, in case of any
No,
side
I
effects.
have to work tomorrow.
Yep. Okay then.
Yeah, I
Now,
have to work tomorrow. So.
another thing I noticed as well in the background is that wonderful 3D printer doing its thing.
Yeah, I have both of them. I have 3-day prints going on.
Yep. I know.
That's why this room is super hot.
Yep. I see that BL Touch all lit up red.
Yeah. Can you hear the printers? Because I can mute. While I'm not talking.
No. I don't think I can really hear them. At least not on my side. And
No.
if I can't hear it on my side, stream can't hear it either.
Yeah. Because they're definitely loud.
Yep. But good news, the mic is doing its job. Worst case scenario, you turn on what's it called? NVIDIA Broadcast?
That tends to screw stuff up.
Yep. Could it be user error? Who knows? But
no, it's NVIDIA Broadcast.
Yep. But with that though, I'm glad to be back and up and doing this. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, how about we just jump into it then? What you been playing, Rob?
Have
you been playing anything? 'Cause I know you've been dead. So have you been playing anything?
Yes, I have been playing quite a few things. Let's first and foremost, the Master Chief Collection. Been playing a bit of that in multiplayer. It's been there's a server I like to hang out in to like play multiplayer, and it's Halo Customs.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like, it is a fantastic community there. There's usually always at least a group of people playing it. Usually full parties of 16, so it's like sometimes you gotta wait for somebody to leave the voice channel for you to hop on in and try to take the place. But the best part is that it is crossplay now for multiplayer, so you could just you can play it on Xbox, you play it on xCloud, you can play it on PC. Doesn't matter.
Even though for the first time when I'm playing on PC, I don't want to play with console players because that aim assist is ridiculous in that game.
Yep. It also depends on which game you're playing out of the Master Chief Collection. Some are.
It's no me Halo 2. Halo 2 all day.
Yep. No, I'm a Halo 3 boy. Halo 3 and Halo Reach multiplayer. But with the Master Chief Collection though, it wouldn't be a Rob playing games if it wasn't for Yakuza. Mm-hmm. And yes, I've been playing Judgment, and I've been playing Yakuza Kiwami. Mostly because my wife hasn't fully been watching Yakuza, like the first Yakuza game, Yakuza Kiwami, and we're going back to that so she can get and understand like more of like the history of Yakuza. Because we've done 0 together, we've done 3, 5, 6, and 7. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and 4 as we do Judgment. Which later this week, Judgment Day, with the announcement of a new Judgment game, one of the Yakuza spin-offs, which is, for the most part, it feels a lot like a Batman Arkham game without a lot of the gadgets, as Arkham, as well as not a lot of the gadgets, and and a lot of the counters, but it's still probably a great brawler, as well as it is just beautiful on Stadia. It is like one of the few games where I will stop while I'm playing it on my TV and go, damn, this is probably the best looking game on Stadia, hands down. Like, characters' faces look great, voice acting's phenomenal on either Japanese or English. Which, fun fact, one of the side characters is the Goose father from Kung Fu Panda, and
Do you mean the voice actor or like the actual character from Kung Fu Panda?
oh, I haven't seen the Goose yet, but if the Goose is in there, I'll say yes. No, but no, the voice actor definitely, as well as what's his name from Mulan. Same voice actor that plays both those characters. But yeah. And then it is probably going to be a Resident Evil week because Resident Evil 8 comes out, was it Friday on the 7th? So I've been playing both Resident Evil 7 because I haven't actually played it myself in who knows how long. I remember when it first came out, I probably watched a group of people play it and that's about it. But now that it's like, on every platform, and like even through their subscription service, be it Stadia, be it xCloud, be it PlayStation Now, give the game a shot. It is still a great game. Only thing I wish it had was VR on PC. It's a PlayStation exclusive, and I really wish it was. And I would love to play that game. You're muted, by the way.
That's real annoying. I hate that it's only on PS4 for VR. Yeah. I would love to give it another go because I beat that whole game in VR the first time. It was great.
Yeah, and especially you can play it on like a better headset, like an Oculus Quest 2 or a Valve Index. Like both of these are better headsets and better platforms to play it on than a PlayStation 4. But
yeah. But to give you a heads up, I should have told you this earlier. Hopefully, I don't lose internet connection. My internet's been kind of weird today.
Oh, don't worry. Luckily, it's on my side of things now, so the stream won't cut out. I'll just talk and
you just lose me.
Yeah, we'll just lose you. Don't worry. I still have your picture backup too, so if I need to, I'll just throw it in your spot. But no, for the most part, you'll just freeze on my side. I'll just see your face. It'll be just a frozen picture. Yeah. But another wonderful game though is that I've started playing the demo of is Resident Evil 8. One sec.
I have not tried it yet because I am just going to play the game when it comes out. I know I'm buying it. I don't want a demo. I don't want to know nothing about it. I'm going to play it.
Yep.
I have not seen. I seen the first gameplay trailer, the first trailer. That was it. And I was like, I'm not watching anything else.
Yep. No, I'm playing it because I probably will pick up that game as well. Because there's nothing better than taking a look over at Lady Demistreak. Yeah, Demistreak. That's it.
I don't know. Yeah.
It is. It's Demistreak. At least that's what they one of the developers said during their Resident Evil Day.
Yeah.
But yeah. And yeah, for those who are tuning in and wondering how I'm doing, I am doing much better now compared to last week when the incident happened. It was last Tuesday that I fell off the ladder. It was only the third rung, but like I landed on what was ever in my pockets, which was a bunch of tools, which just hit me just about right. Luckily, there was no head injuries or whatnot. It was just more of my back, and it's like, nothing broken. There's no broken bones. X-rays came back positive, or negative for broken bones, I guess.
Yeah, come back negative. I assume is the correct term.
Well,
okay.
Well, positive feels, but yeah, no. But
yeah,
back to Resident Evil 8. I started playing the demo for the courtyard or whatever it is outside, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It looks great, and I'm only playing it off my monitor on my PC. Like if I pop this over on my TV, I'm 100% sure it's gonna look 1,000 times better playing it at 4K HDR. And yeah, I believe it is gonna be at 60 FPS too at 4K, probably a dynamic resolution, but still gonna look fantastic, and I can't wait to do it after the podcast. But
yeah, like I said, I'm buying it. I'm gonna just buy it. I don't know if I'm buying it on Stadia yet. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind where I'm getting it.
Yeah. You sure you don't need another Stadia controller?
I mean, I think that's done. That deal's done. But like, I don't need another Stadia controller. I have 3.
Yep. I probably need another one, but I could probably just go down to my pawn shop. I know there's some down there.
No. Yeah, a lot of people sold them when they got it for free with the Google YouTube Premium, whatever it's called.
You know, I should have picked up the black one, or at least the Founders one.
Yeah, the blue one. I want the Wasabi one, but I just never bought it.
Yeah, because I saw that one. Anyways,
yeah.
Enough about the games I've been playing. How's your PlayStation 5 doing, asshole?
It's doing real well, doggy dog. What you upset for? Yes. Rob, you guys had multiple times because the PS5 is not actually that hard to get. You just got to pay attention.
Yep. I also have to have the money.
Yeah, that's true. Here's the tip, Rob. You want to get it from the Sony store directly.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to get it, I think. You got a good 40 minutes before they always are out of stock, and then you wait in the queue and you get it. That's how I got mine.
Yep. I guide others to a treasure I cannot hold.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did it for Nick. Couldn't do it for myself.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Rob asked me about my PS5 because I've been playing Returnal a lot, and it's a real fun game, and I have no clue what I'm doing. That game is kind of hard, but not really. My biggest enemy in that game is me because I'm a fucking idiot, and I constantly fall off of cliffs and kill myself. And there's fall damage in the game. When you like fall off to an abyss, you just respawn at the top of it. But like my dumbass will fall off the cliff and then think I'm pointing in a different direction and then walk straight and then fall off the cliff again. It takes like a third of your health when you do that. Every time. So like I will do it twice, have no health left, and go try to fight somebody and instantly get wrecked.
You know that kind of sounds like another game I know called what is it? Jedi Fallen Order.
I've been playing that as well. Yeah, I'm a lot better at that game.
Yeah. Yeah, God. Yeah.
But like,
God, I am happy for that game. As we'll talk later in the show, it coming to Stadia Pro. Because I mean, I have it on EA Play, which is both on xCloud and whatnot. But Stadia, for myself, it just runs everything better. It looks better than xCloud.
Yeah, because I was gonna buy it for every time it's on sale. I'm like, I should buy this game, and then it came out it's on Pro now. Is it only on Pro today, or is it on Pro for the whole month?
I can't say for certain. I just know it's on there right now. Will it be for the end of the month? How long will it be? Who knows? But
looking it up.
But yeah, no. I highly recommend it. It is definitely probably one of the best games in the Star Wars universe. And another thing as well is if you haven't watched Star Wars Bad Batch yet, watch it.
I have not.
I highly recommend it. I've already watched it twice today. It is, although the first episode is like 70 minutes long, it is worth it.
Oh, is it that long?
Wow. It is. And it's also 16 episodes in the season. First episode was today. The second episode will be Friday, and then Friday here on out.
I think it's only for today.
Yep. But with that, though, should we just hop into the news?
We might as well. Kick it off, Rob.
Yep, because we got a lot of different things to talk about in the news that happened in the last couple weeks. I will say there will be no topic of the show today. It's just going to be all news. There's so much news today. Starting with topic number 1. Walmart cloud gaming service could work like GeForce Now. This is Ben Schoen over at 9 to 5 Google. So there's a lot of things that's been coming out of the Epic versus Apple trial. And a lot of it's been like deals and whatnot with other companies. Mm-hmm. Be it Google, which we'll get to later, as well as Walmart, for some reason, was working on its own cloud gaming service known as Project Storm, that, as revealed in new court documents, would have worked a lot like GeForce Now. But using technologies from Liquid Sky, a Walmart-acquired company, Project Storm would have enabled cloud gaming from what is essentially a high-powered Windows PC like Amazon Luna and GeForce Now. Documents from Epic show that the platform would have worked by streaming games that a user had already purchased from storefronts such as Steam, Epic Games, Origin, Uplay, Bethesda, and Battle.net. The games would have also been streamed to smartphones alongside PCs, tablets, and TVs too. So a lot of platforms like GeForce Now. Walmart would have also sold a gaming controller clip in its store that would let phone mounts to a controller. Apparently, that clip would have been sold for as little as $2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, out of everything out of that, I think that's going to be like the biggest thing. And I'm like, why haven't you done that now? I would love it.
Can we still just get that phone clip? Because phone clip's not cheap.
No. I mean, at worst, it's like $10 or $11. And it's like, or at least like $10 to get them. It's like, they don't need to be that much. Either that or you get yourself a 3D printer and print out your own. But even then, it's like, not that great. But yeah.
Yeah, pay no attention to my flowing locks. I have the AC on. It's real hot in here.
Yeah. But at this point, it's unclear if Project Storm will ever see the light of day. The service was supposed to launch in beta in 2019, but apparently the pandemic has played a role in putting the project on hold, and despite publisher and developer deals having been signed around the service. So yeah, like, a lot of different companies have already gone and would have been alright with Project Storm, and I don't know why it had to be delayed because like a pandemic or whatnot. It is Walmart, and with their ever-growing amount of money, I'm pretty sure they could have done something by now. Because, I mean, it was supposed to go in 2019. And actually...
Yeah, I remember I saw that. It was supposed to be a beta in 2019. And then it never happened.
Yeah. And maybe it would have done in 2020. But then a pandemic, it's like... Who knows? Like, it could have been just all talks. Like, if we were to do this, all right, let's do this. I'm not sure how these deals work on the back end. But, because... I mean, we're only finding this through the Epic Games versus Apple trial, and a lot of these court documents of like deals.
This thing is bringing a lot of things to light, like how Sony charges for crossplay.
Yeah, I should have added that news topic in. We could probably talk about
Sony charges developers sometimes for crossplay. It's not everybody, but it's like it's on a case by case basis.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that's going on with this, with Epic Games versus Apple trial. I remember when it first happened, when Epic Games said, fuck Apple, fuck the Google Play Store. Like, we don't want to deal with these, like, 30% cuts anymore. It's like, no, it's not needed anymore. You're making enough money as it is. Like, 20%. Or even to the Epic Games Store, like 12% in some cases.
Yeah, because even the Microsoft PC Store dropped theirs to 12% as well.
Yeah. It's like, these are like multi-billion-dollar companies. Actually, no, trillion-dollar companies. Apple and Microsoft. And Google. They're trillion-dollar market cap companies. It's not like they're low on money. But yeah. But still, going back to this Walmart cloud gaming service, it's like, yeah. I really do want to see this come to play. Like, it'd be interesting walking into a Walmart and seeing like a cloud gaming portion in like the electronics section. Would they release their own controller? Or would they partner with like Mad Catz or something?
I hope I'd rather them make their own controller than partner with Mad Catz. Is Mad Catz even still around?
I think it is. I think Mad Catz is still around. Hold up.
I could have sworn they went under.
Okay. No, this is not one of ours. No, I mean, their Twitter's still very active.
Apparently they are still making game peripherals as of January 10th, 2020.
Yep. Mad Catz Global Limited is an American company that provides interactive entertainment products marketed under Mad Catz, Game Shark, and Trident. Also, that Mad Catz itself, a video game company, was founded in Toronto, Canada in 1989.
Oh, that's why it has bad products.
Yeah. Because Mitch was probably working on them. Got him. God. I need to get that got him from you. Oh.
I don't even have it. Everything's unplugged still.
I know. We were lucky enough to at least get you on camera today.
Yeah, because I gotta go buy a new cable tomorrow.
Yep. But yeah, I'm happy for them. And another company I'm happy for is the Shout Gaming Service. This is from datacenterdynamics.com. Where OVH Cloud founder acquires Blade and Shadow Gaming Service. So, as a quick recap, so Shadow Gaming Service was going to be a newer service where you do rent yourself a full Windows PC. Not necessarily just like, all right, you can play these games on this computer. You're actually getting the whole computer. And you would pay as little as, what, $12 a month for like a pretty basic one, or like $40 a month with like a tied-in class card. And with like ray tracing and whatnot. But with that though, the company then went bankrupt like last month or the month before. It was earlier in the year, definitely. But now, like a bankrupt cloud gaming company, Blade, has been acquired by Octave Clava's investment fund, Jesby Ventures. The founder of the French cloud gaming hosting company, OVH Cloud, beat out rival company Scaleway in acquiring Blade. In acquiring Blade and its gaming streaming service, Shadow. Oops. Give me one sec as I bring this over to desktop. There. All right. Yep, should be working. Anyways, the founder of the cloud gaming company, OVH, beat out rival company Scaleway in acquiring Blade and its gaming streaming service, Shadow. The business will remain all its employees, other than its CTO, Jean-Baptiste Kempf, who teamed with Scaleway on its acquisition bid. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. French isn't necessarily one of my first languages. But I did try my best. The company plans to using the streaming technology from Blade to help run Hubic. The combined business will maintain gaming operations for a while, but will also plans to extend into a broader remote compute services. So yeah. So it's now going to be more of like, all right, you can now rent a PC for workplace use. Like, be able to use it as, like, let's say a remote, like, render station or something.
Yeah, so they're no longer doing games. It's all
a lot of virtual machines.
Yeah.
At least games not as its primary goal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who knows? At least it is right now coming back into the market, which is nice. I'm really happy for that, and kind of can't wait to see what happens more with Blade and the Shadow service. But enough about things dying. Let's talk about games that just don't die. And talk about our PlayStation Now games for May. Jump Force, Neo, and Streets of Rage 4.
Jump Force, I was real excited for that game. Didn't hold up in my opinion.
But let's start with game number 1. Playable starting from today. Starting with our first game, Neo. So Neo, take your sword and travel. Hold up. Hold on, I'm trying to play this video.
Oh Lord.
So let's start with let's start with Neo, which I can't actually pull out, but that's fine. So take your sword and travel to Japan's bloodbath Sengoku period, an era ravaged by warring states and dark, malevolent forces, and cut a violent path through the lands in a masterless samurai, William. Cross blades in a brutal hand-to-hand combat, wielding swords, axes, spears, and even warhammers against foes both human and demon. In the brutal third-person adventure, you must endure the vicious encounters and learn from your mistakes. Each death will bring you resurrection, and each resurrection, a greater resolve to overcome your foes. So yeah, one of the first games, and I know Neo 2 was released relatively recently, within like the last 5 years, I think. I don't know exactly when Neo 2 came out. I just know it's out now. I think. Is Neo 2 out? Or is that on somebody's...
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it came out.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, it did come out. Initial release date of March 12th, 2020. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought so.
Yeah, I knew it was out.
But yeah. Neo definitely looks like an interesting game to play. I might give it a shot. Because for sorry about that. Anyways, but for PlayStation Now, this game doesn't have an end date, so it looks like it's going to stay on the service for a little while. Which works. But another game that just doesn't seem to die. In fact, just got new
DLC.
Yeah, new DLC.
Well, Nick had Namco Bandai. They support fucking games for a very long time.
Yeah, Bandai Namco.
That's one thing about that company. They, like with Dragon Ball Xenoverse, they're still making DLC for that fucking game. It came out in 2016.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and honestly, they're great at making like some games for different companies, making licensed games. Because Pokemon Snap just came out too, and boy is that.
They did that, right?
Yeah. That's another Bandai game. But let's talk about Jump Force. Jump Force. It will leave the service August 2nd, 2021. But some of the most famous manga heroes are thrown into a whole new battleground. Our world. Uniting to fight the most dangerous threat, Jump Force will bear the fate of the entire humankind. Create your own avatar and jump into the original story mode to fight alongside some of the most powerful manga heroes from Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Yu Yu Hakusho, Saint Seiya, and many others. Or head to the online lobby to challenge other players and discover lots of modes and activities. What they don't talk about is that you're also able to play a lot of these characters too. From like a lot of, be it from like, what I just brought up.
Yeah.
To like Boku no Academia, or My Hero Academia, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and a lot more. And like,
you can also make your own character.
Yep. Well, they did say that in here. Create your own avatar and jump into an original story mode.
Oh, I didn't hear any of that. I was reading things. I was reading chat and then looking at the doc.
But yeah, Jump Force, it looks fine, and I'm glad I did not pay money, unlike somebody else I know.
I didn't pay money for this. I don't know what you're looking at me for.
Okay.
I didn't buy this fucking game. I was going to and did not. I was like, I'm okay.
Someone did out of our friend groups, and I know they were disappointed with that purchase.
It probably was Nick. Nick looks like he bought this fucking game with money.
Yep.
Shotgun, did you buy this game with money?
Yeah. Did you buy this game? But anyways, another game that's coming to the service. Streets of Rage 4. Originally, that was on Game Pass. I don't know if it left Game Pass for here. I think it did. But yeah, Streets of Rage 4 will be leaving November 1st, 2021. And for those who don't know Streets of Rage 4, Sega's iconic side-scrolling beat-em-up is reimagined for the modern generation, featuring fan favorites Axel and Blaze. Dude, I love them from Kingdom Hearts. Newcomers Cherry Hunter, Floyd Error, and unlockable guest stars. Clean up the streets of Wood Oak City. Why is it not a, what is it? Not Twinkle Town. Twilight Town.
Twilight Town?
It twinkles. With up to 3 friends locally, or team up with another player online, and all while enjoying a soundtrack created by industry icons that perfectly accompanies the action. Huh. But yeah, Streets of Rage 4, haven't played it yet. And will I eventually play it? Maybe. But yeah, luckily these are all on oh, you're muted.
I'll be right back. I gotta run and grab something real quick.
Alright, you go do your thing. I'll talk about Streets of Rage 4 a little bit and why I haven't played it yet and probably won't play it anytime too soon. Because I'm playing other great Sega games. Oh, shoot. Why are you down there? Oh. Oh no, that's just me. Oh, why did he just turn off his camera? That asshole. Anyways. I was wondering, what's up with the stream? No, it's just him. Alright, anyways. So Wally has his camera turned off for some reason. So another great Sega game.
Because I turned it off. Don't worry about what I did.
I know. I was like, well, it would have been fine if it was double
it's
me.
Because this door leads to my bedroom, and I don't know if people in said bedroom have clothes on or not.
Oh, I know that. I know that completely. That's why.
So I have to turn the camera off when I open the door.
Yes, absolutely. You know what? That makes sense. I understand that completely. I also have a wife that, who, when we're not on camera, may or may not be wearing clothes or a considerate amount of clothes for Twitch. Honestly, one of these days I should just get a little portable hot tub. And just do a nice little hot tub stream. That's a thing, right?
I guess. Just go. Okay, talk about Street Trades. You already talk about that?
Yeah. I'm playing better Sega games known as Yakuza and Judgment, and maybe after I'm done with that, I'll give Streets of Rage 4 a shot. But at the moment, not going to be the case for me. Anyways, press the wrong button there. But enough about PlayStation Now. Let's go to the other side of the road, to Xbox Game Pass. And in case you were excited at all for PlayStation Now, get ready to just have those pants removed, because guess what? Coming soon to Xbox Game Pass, Red Dead Online, Final Fantasy X and X2, or 10 and 10-2, FIFA 21, and more. This is from the Xbox Wire. So, there are plenty of great games. First of which, Dragon Quest Builders 2, coming May 4th today.
I heard the game's real fun.
Yeah, and guess what? You can play it right now on console and PC.
It's not on cloud?
Nope, not on cloud. A block building RPG set in the fantasy land threatened by an evil cult. Explore, battle, create, and harvest in a charming single-player campaign or build big projects in the online sandbox mode for up to 4 players. This version includes Hotto Stuff Pack, Modernist Pack, Aquarium Pack, Designer Sunglasses, Historic Headwear, Dragon Lord's Throne, and more. No link to see what that. And going on to our next game, for those who have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you can now start playing FIFA 21, coming May 6th on console and PC. So Xbox Game Pass Ultimate PC players can hit and pitch and get great rewards when FIFA 21 is added to the playlist with EA Play, including a fresh EA Volta Squad boost and Foot Season XP boost. And another game coming out May 6th. So these next few games are going to be coming out May 6th. Outlast 2 is another one of said games, releasing on cloud, console, and PC. Sequel to the acclaimed survival horror game Outlast, set within the same universe as the first game, but with different characters and a different setting, Outlast 2 is a twisted new journey into the depths of human mind and its dark secrets. And another game that did not get that much acclaim, Steep, coming May 6th to cloud and console.
I want to try that game out.
Yep.
Because it gives me SSS Tricky vibes. I don't know if it is that like that.
You've had a chance to play it on your PC with Ubisoft Plus.
Yeah, I know. I just never played it.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe cloud will give you a reason to play it. Oh, shoot. I see Saved by Design redeemed that they put bugs in them. I'll do that at the end of the show. Because
yeah, I'm going to have to owe that for you because I don't have my Stream Deck set up still. So, Chris, everything's still in the bags. I brung it from the 12-hour stream.
It's Riku. They put bugs in him.
What?
There. You know what? That should work. Since I just have desktop audio going, I just played the video.
I didn't hear that at all. Did you play it?
Yep, I played it. So, because it's going through desktop, you're not going to be able to hear my desktop.
It's only on. Yeah.
But should work for you guys. But Steep, ride a massive open world across the Alps where the powder is always fresh and the run never ends. Tame the wilderness on the American continent in Alaska, a new region filled with challenges. The mountain is yours to explore, so strap in, suit up, and drop in.
Hold on real quick. I'm gonna stop you right there. For someone who can't install RAM in their fucking computer, Chris talks a lot of shit about who does something better. I just like to bring this to people's attention.
Well, it probably sounded better because I'm just playing it off my desktop, not my microphone.
And then mine's coming through my microphone. I just like to talk shit. All right, continue.
But yeah, Steep. Yeah, I say give it a chance on cloud because I don't know if it's worth downloading the game to play.
Yeah.
But you know what is worth downloading? Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster. Okay, maybe not. May 13th on console and PC. Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster brings the timeless classics forward to the current generation of fans, old and new alike. Fully immerse yourself in the world of Spira as you enjoy over 100 combined hours of gameplay across the two classic titles. So I barely remember playing Final Fantasy X. I probably played like the first 10 or so hours, which...
Yeah, I didn't play much of it.
Yeah, and like I did try the HD remaster. I saw this skill tree and was like, you know what? I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for this again. And just never picked it up. Like, and like, it'd be better if it was like, you know, easily readable. But like, it's not. It's just a bunch of dots on this like huge ass screen that takes up. It's like the size of a pea on like a nice 27-inch monitor. So yeah, not. And there's like hundreds of them, like 150 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not worth it in that case. But what is worth it is Just Cause 4 Reloaded. Just Cause 4 Reloaded, which will be released on May 13th alongside the next couple games on cloud, console, and PC. But Just Cause 4 Reloaded delivers an expansive and explosive experience with new weapons, vehicles, and gear included. Soar through the skies at high speeds using Sky Striker weaponized wingsuit, or cruise the roads of Solis using the Death Stalker Scorpion muscle car. And coming out as well on May 13th on cloud, console, and PC is Psychonauts. Finally coming to the service.
Play Psychonauts.
Yes. And guess what? Play it on whatever you want. Because guess what? It's on iOS too, baby. iOS and PC. So a psychic adventure.
If you're in the beta.
Yep. If you're in the beta. A psychic adventure from the mind of Tim Schafer. Psychonauts follows the story of a young psychic named Rasputin. Explore the fantastic realm of the inner mind. Join the Psychonauts. So yeah, Rasputin, great guy. I've danced to his song in Just Dance 2. Great guy. It's also spelled differently, but that's just Europe. But join millions of fellow players in Red Dead Online May 13th on cloud and console. Now packed with years worth of new features, gameplay, and additional enhancements. Step into a vibrant, ever-evolving world and experience life across frontier America. Forge your path as you chase down bounties, battle outlaw gangs, and other players hunt, fish, and trade. Search for exotic treasures or run moonshine, and much more to discover in a world of astounding depth and detail. God, in case you didn't want to spend $5, here you go. Pay $15 a month. Or $10. You're muted.
It's like $10 now, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I think it was $5 on sale. I think it is like $10 or $15 normally. Honestly, better worth it in that case. This game is dying. It's been dying since it first came out. But you know what? Who cares? It is fun to play with friends. And you know what? When you have it on multiple platforms to play it on, like cloud and console, yeah, why not? But our last game on the list...
Stanley, it's $20.
Wow. I don't know if it's worth $20 or just, you know, buy the regular game. Just buy Red Dead Redemption 2. But, I mean, if you don't want to play the story at all, sure. But, I mean, if you want to do any of the roleplay servers, you're going to need the full game. And,
oh, do you? They don't let you just use the... that's stupid.
Yep, I know.
What are you going to do?
Who knows? Maybe it doesn't now. But when it first came out, it didn't. But our last game on this list, finishing up the first half of May, is Remnant from the Ashes, releasing May 13th on PC. The world has been thrown into chaos by an ancient evil from another dimension. As one of the last remnants of humanity, you must set out alone or alongside up to 2 other survivors to face down hordes of deadly enemies to try to carve a foothold, rebuild, and retake what was lost. Woo! We're halfway done with our news.
I was going to tell you, we're already at 40 minutes, so I don't know if you want to kind of like
Let's speed this up.
skim through it, because I know we said you wanted to do under an hour today.
Yeah, I do. But the good news is, we got, for the most part, we're done with all these long game releases. Because I'm not going to worry too much about descriptions
the
for...
next topic? Yeah.
But, yeah, now that we're
Well,
done with
the next
everybody
topic's not really too much. We can just go into that. Next topic. John Justice has left Google. Who is that, you may ask? Apparently, he was the head of products and the vice president of Stadia. Does that mean Stadia is dead? Clickbait. Click it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Depending on who you ask, some of the lawyers and judges thought that Stadia did cancel.
Well, because they're dumb. That's why.
Yeah, during this
they're lawyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During this whole Apple.
Because all these news outlets keep saying it's dead. That's why.
Yeah, but yeah, the information today, which was a little while ago. Actually, I think it was today or something. Reported that Vice President and Head of Product at Stadia, John Justice, recently left the company. Justice joined at the start of 2019, but is yet to update LinkedIn to confirm the departure. The company provided the following statement to 9to5 Google. And yeah, by the way, I also realized I haven't actually changed to the next topic yet. This is from Abner Lee over at 9to5 Google. Anyways, but yeah, the information that they reported, we can confirm that John is no longer with Google, and we wish him well on his next step. Yeah. But in that role, Justice oversees the consumer experiences for Stadia, and in the past talked about what was coming next to the game streaming service. That said, the VP in December said Google would no longer discuss features before they're ready to avoid overpromising. Often, new additions would quietly launch days or weeks before getting announced by the company. And yeah, nothing more about that. Look, this really just brings out a little bit more of like, all right, here are just some of the other things he did. Like what else is happening? What else did they report? But there's really nothing more to talk about that. But yeah, John Justice, I wish you best of luck in your future endeavors. You were fun to have at Stadia. I barely saw you, but you know what? You were a great guy, and you did a lot of good work.
Do we know that? You're just saying things. We don't 100% know that.
True. I don't know all the things. I don't know all the things you gave us, but what I do know is Google adds 4 Stadia Pro games for May 2021. This is from Abner Lee over at 9to5 Google. So Google adds 4 Stadia Pro games, and they're actually quite a bit. The 4th one was just added today, as we alluded to earlier, which was Star Wars Fallen Order. The other 3 games are Trine 4, Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number, and Floor Kids. I think the only one... Hold up. I need to drink some water.
Go do that.
I will, but I gotta get up and grab water. But I'm gonna finish this first. But Star Wars Fallen Order being the 4th game on the list, but Floor Kids. Floor Kids being the only game we really don't know too much about, personally, compared to these other games that have been out for a while, but I don't know. But Floor Kids is a new breakdance battle game featuring unique freestyle gameplay, rhythm challenges, and multiplayer sessions. Discover stylized hand-drawn graphics by award-winning animator John, set to an original soundtrack by the world-renowned scratch DJ producer Kid Koala. Innovative controls allow you the freedom to play the way you like with dynamic scoring systems that require the move based on the musicality, originality, and style. Build up your crew of b-boys and b-girls, unlocking new characters and locations as you cross the city, busting hundreds of different moves and countless combinations on your journey from the corner to the club. Bring your skills, build your crew, find your style. And not too much more to say about these games. Trine 4.
Go play Star Wars Fallen Order. It's a great game.
Yeah, especially. Fallen Order, they are going to be releasing a second game, a sequel to it, momentarily, in like the next few years. And yeah,
they're also doing a next gen update if you have it on other systems.
Yep. But who needs next gen when you have it on Stadia?
Yeah. So you want to go grab something to drink, and I'll start the next news story?
Sure. I'll go ahead and pull it up here.
Okay.
On my end.
Okay. So Fortnite for Stadia was offered in the Play Store fight. This is from 9 to 5 Google. So Epic Games was considering methods of bargaining with Google about the Play Store cut that apparently meant Fortnite for Stadia was at one time actually possible. IGN reporter Rebecca Valentine claims on Twitter that before Epic officially launched Fortnite on Google Play, the company had offered to bring the mega hit to Stadia in exchange for giving a free pass on the Play Store for Android distribution. If this would have fucking happened, I think this would have been a major win, but alas, it did not for unknown reasons. But I will tell you, this fucking lawsuit, this case has been bringing a lot of things to light. Like I said earlier, we talked about how apparently Sony's charging for crossplay and how they really don't like it. But that makes sense. You know, the company who killed the last generation in terms of sales wants everyone to stay on their console and not play with anybody else. So it makes a lot of sense. But right here, this is all wishing. So, like, I'm not going to focus on this topic too long. But yeah, like I said, this would have been a major hit. Don't know how well it would have played because, you know, a lot of people latency and all this other stuff. But who knows? Rob sounds the other one up there. So while we'll get to the last topic of the day, Stadia gained search bar finally, a library revamp, and more teas. This is from 9 to 5 Google as well. We're in the next one. We're in the next after Fortnite.
All right.
I already read the headline. If you want to continue.
All right.
I'm at A.
All right. Okay. 4. Since you already talked about Fortnite on Stadia and all that, and how Epic Games was originally going to try and just completely bypass all of store costs. Let's go into Stadia Games' search bar, library revamped, and more teased. 9 to 5 Google. This is by Kyle Bradshaw. So one of the more bizarrely missing features for Stadia is finally launching. Starting April 28th, Stadia for Web now offers a proper search bar. Proper only started working now, but yes. Finally adding a search bar to the service, which for a search engine company, you would think it would have been there day one, but
I mean, I would keep telling anybody. And they really didn't have enough games to justify a search bar. Let's be honest here. It was never a problem for me to find a game on Stadia for a very long time.
But I will say, having it makes it so much easier. Because guess what? I still use my search bar even though I only use like maybe a couple of things on my desktop.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I use it on my computer to just open up an application because I don't want to have to scroll through a list. Secondly, it's only on the web right now. But that's fine. But yeah, Stadia is launching a proper search bar starting with the store in the web app. Features may take a few days to roll out to all players, but once live, Stadia search bar will let you easily look for the next game purchase and will include completion suggestions. So next up, the library view of Stadia web app has gotten a minor upgrade, allowing you to sort and filter your games based on genres. On things like genres, how recently you've played the game, and more. Which is all nice and dandy. The biggest of these is that players will soon be able to play Stadia games on Android directly from the web app, instead of an installable native app. Technically, this is already possible on Android thanks to the desktop site toggle in Chrome. But yeah, just being able to just open it up in a browser would make it so much easier as well on, like, let's say a Google TV or Android TV.
Yep.
Which, you know, I haven't actually tried doing an xCloud on my Google Chrome yet. I'll do that.
Well, does the Google Chrome have a Chromium browser?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Does it actually have Chrome?
Yes.
I never use the new one, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no, yeah, it works. So yeah, it will make the Android more consistent with the iOS experiences, and should go a long way towards making Stadia and Android better. For example, features have launched on the web but not on the Android app, like streaming and voice chat, and having audio go through the controller. not available on the web app, or not available on the Android app, but only available on the web. Like, I would love it to be able to just mute my TV, plug in a headset into my controller, and play games.
I actually tried that. It works on Chrome. I never tried it on Android. I was like, I wonder if this works. And I put headphones in and it worked. I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't think this worked.
Yeah, it only works on the web app, not on
Gotcha.
Not on the native app. And like, yeah, like, and let me tell you, the native app just looks better in every single way. But yeah, this will make it's dating on Android more, but the web app, like streaming voice chat, should be accessible from the mobile web. That said, the native Stadia app for Android isn't going away anytime soon, as it's needed to connect the Stadia controller to your Wi-Fi, update controller firmware, and receive notifications. I don't know if I've updated the firmware on my controller at all.
I did when I first got it, and then it hasn't had an update since.
Okay. That might be the case.
And I haven't used it. Today, when I had played Fallen Order, I just was on my computer using my Xbox controller. Because I haven't charged my Stadia controller, so there could be an update. I don't know.
But yeah, well, that makes sense. But yeah, honestly, I can't wait for the service to allow it for me to just... Oh, yeah, hold on, I'm getting ready to get us ready for a raid a little bit later. But yeah. Oh, you're muted. Yeah.
I already got it. We got Mike queued up.
Oh, we got Loki Mike?
Yep, we got Loki Mike queued up. He hasn't streamed in a while, so we're going to give him a raid. Tell everybody you love him, you miss him.
Yep. Well, anyways, do you got anything else you want to do before we go?
I do not. It's hot in this room. I'm sweating.
That works. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take us out of here. So I've been Robbie Rob. You can find me at Robbie Rob at almost anywhere. Pretty much any service. Just look up Robbie Rob Plays in any form. Or you can follow AntGore06 on Twitter and a bunch of other places as well.
Pretty much everywhere. Yep.
Yep. And yeah, you've been listening to Stratus Gaming Podcast.
You can also look up, Addictive Nerds, at Addictive Nerds on Twitter.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. And yeah. So yeah, you can also look up as well the Stratus Gaming Podcast, the podcast you've been listening to. Each and every Tuesday, we come here to give you all the wonderful news for cloud gaming. And usually we bring up topics, but this one was going to run long with news, so we decided, all right, we'll just go ahead and just talk news. And
yeah, we had 2 weeks of news.
Yep. Most of it coming out of the last week, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
You can listen to us live every Tuesday at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern at twitch.tv/addictivenerds. You can also listen to us later on VOD on twitch.tv/addictivenerds, youtube.com. Just look up a Stratus Gaming Podcast, or on podcast services around the globe. I've been Robbie Rob. That's been Ants. And anything else?
Nope. Everybody have a good night.
Yep. Have a wonderful night. Stay awesome, everyone.